wa Kenya, niko na Tinasha na niko na Karo.
Mtu wangu ni mbaya.
Sasa utaanza kusikia ati oh babe, tuko na teamwork, sijui tunatumwa field, sijui tukafanye nini weekend. Tunaenda kufanya team building Naivasha. Uongo. Hiyo ni uongo. Anakutoka tu roho safi. Mbona anakuambia leo? Anakuambia leo kitu ya weekend. Kwa nini anakuprepare mentally mapema hivyo? Vitu za uongo. Mwambie hata wewe unaweza enda ufanye team building pamoja. Kwani hujui kitu yenye itakuwa ina happen? All roads are gonna lead to Vasha and Hell's Gate. Alafu ma Red Cross zitakuwa zinazunguka huko zikipeana free condom. Karada nani?
Machaji, hebu sikia ingori manze. Sikia ingori njo.
Cheki, tulisema mtu wa Mungu ni kujibonga, si ndio? Sasa mimi usikii kula majamaa wananiambia twende Vasha. Na sasa majamaa ni majamaa wa 6 na wako na gari 7 seater, si ndio? Sasa mimi usikii, mimi siamini hao mabuda. Wanaume siku hizi kuwatetea ni ngumu. Hao majamaa kwanza sijai waona na madem. So mimi nilikuwa najiomba kama kuna mama ako huko nje ama mgaldem na ako na gari anipatie lift hadi Vasha juu ya WLC man. Mimi siamini hao wanaume. Wanaweza enda kunidhombodha na ni usiku alafu wanasema twende usiku. Mimi siamini wanaume. So kama wewe ni mama ama wewe ni galdem na uko na gari na kuna vacancy hapo ya mtu mmoja, mimi najiomba tu mnipatie lift hadi Vasha manze. Mimi sitaenda nao maboys. Wanaume siku hizi wamekuwa wengine alafu wa majamaa sijai waona na makwela. So wa majamaa ni magea alafu wananiambia ati tuishie na wao Vasha. Hiyo ni mbaya. So kama wewe ni mama ukifikiwa na hii video, wewe nisaidie uniweke tu Vasha. Kurudi nitajisota. Ni mbaya.
If you've been coming to Safari Rally over the years, you'll notice something very different this year. There is no KICC ceremonial start. There is no Kasarani spectator stage this year, and everything happens in Naivasha, here in Naivasha and around Naivasha. And as a spectator, this changes your entire experience, right? In my opinion, it makes it even easier to follow, less exhausting, and if you plan it well, you can actually see more rally than ever before. So let me walk you through it, not from an official point of view, but from a spectator and somebody who's passionate about Safari Rally and motorsports point of view. If I was coming here just to watch and enjoy, this is exactly how I would do it. Now, Thursday morning starts with a shakedown at the new location in Nawisa in Naivasha. This is not the main rally, but don't ignore it. This is one of the few places you can stand, close enough to really see how fast these cars are. The speed on TV does not prepare you for the sound, the vibration, how late they brake, My advice, stand somewhere safe. Very safe to be safe. Not at the corner. You'll see the cars exit hard, sliding and fighting for grip. Then later on in the afternoon, after the ceremonial start, we start with Camp Moran and then we go to Mzabibu. Now, Camp Moran is long, over 24 kilometers. What makes it more special is how unpredictable it is. The surface changes constantly. Drivers can be fast in one section and then completely cautious in another. Now, from Zabibu, it's a bit shorter, but this is where drivers start to take more risk because they've settled in the rally, right? So don't try to chase both stages, by the way. Pick one. Enjoy it properly. Safari Rally punishes people who rush. Now, let's move on to Friday. If you only have Friday, one full day to watch the rally that weekend, make it Friday. This is the longest and the demanding day of the weekend. We have Kedong, we have Loldia, we have Kenjen Geothermal. Kedong is famous for its roughness. This is where suspensions die. This is where tires get destroyed. For Loldia, it's fast, it's flowing, and the cars look beautiful here, but it's also deceptive. Small mistake for the drivers, it becomes one of those big crashes that you see. Kenyan geothermal runs through geothermal land, of course. The ground temperature is higher. And I'm sure it plays a role and affects the tire's performance in a way that more than what you actually realize. Now, here is something that most of us do not realize. The second pass of a stage is always the most dramatic, not? Because by then, the road is destroyed. Ruts are deeper. Lines are even rougher. Cars are more damaged. So if you can, watch an afternoon repeat stage. You'll enjoy it. Just a thought. For Saturday, the most beautiful day for me and the most technical for the drivers, it takes you into areas like Soisambu, Elementaita, and Sleeping Warrior. Now, Sleeping Warrior is one of my personal favorite. It has fast open sections that are also tight with technical areas. Drivers have to slow down and think about what they're doing. It's named after a mountain that looks like a man lying down, if you did not know. And honestly, standing there, watching rally cars cut through that landscape, you'll understand why Safari Rally is special and still the world's greatest rally. It doesn't feel like an event. It feels like something that is totally alive. Now, this is also a great day for photography, if that's your thing. Let's move on to Sunday, the last day of the weekend, the final moments of the WRC 2026 Safari Rally. Sunday is shorter, but emotionally, it is the biggest day. Everything ends at Hell's Gate, right? This is where you see the final push. Some drivers are holding on to their lead, others are risking everything for positions. And the power stage is where bonus points are awarded. So even the winner has to push, by the way. And for the spectators, Hell's Gate is one of the best viewing points because visibility is good, accessibility is good, and it's compared to other stages, right? Now, this is very important. If you're going to take note of anything right now, I'd want you to take this seriously. Safari Rally cars are unpredictable. Always stand in designated spectator areas. Never stand on the outside of a corner. Never stand below the road level. Always stand where you have an escape route. So by the time you are getting there and looking around, see which point can I use in case there is an incident. And listen to our marshals. They're not there to inconvenience you. They are there to keep you alive and safe. Every year, people underestimate this rally. Don't be that person, eh? So please, practical advice for everybody else. Arrive early. Roads close hours before. Carry water. It gets really hot. I don't know how the weather will be that weekend, this time round. Carry sunscreen just in case. And once you find a good spot, stay there and enjoy the whole experience. With you and your family, your friends, Safari Rally is not just about the cars. It's about the waiting. It's about the sound in the distance. It's about, the anticipation. Then suddenly it's there, loud, violent, and gone in seconds. And you realize you've just witnessed something very special. This year's format, with everything based around Naivasha, gives you a real chance to experience the rally properly without exhausting yourself. So please plan well, respect the rally, respect the safety rules, and take your time because Safari Rally is not just something you watch. Safari Rally is something you feel, it is something you experience. All the best and see you from the 12th to the 15th for the WRC Safari Rally 2026.
So guys, I have a business idea. Nataka mniambia kama ina make sense. So, nani nataka tuende tukauze matei na maji huko Naivasha. And I know it's not like a disruptive idea, but look at it this way. Personally, niko na kama watu 60 wenye napeleka Naivasha on Sunday. So like ningekuwa na do sasa nenda na buy matei, na buy like maji, nenda na wauzia juu. I'm not providing that and I know they must drink. Niende tuwauzie. So nani nataka like we partner and we go and do that. And kama utaki business, kama like utaki kufungua your business, bado kwa 60 slots, I still have like 3 people wenye nataka bado mjiongeze tukue 63, tukue 66, so I want like 3 people. So if you are there and you want to go to Naivasha, maybe kwenda kuwatch magari ama for other things, who knows, who is judging you? When you DM na 2300 twende. Ama if you want to us to open a business, bado my comment section is open and I think it's a good idea. Kwanza from my people alone uko na client.
Nataka niambia watu wanaenda Naivasha kuenda Safari Rally Naivasha kuangalia magari yenye inakimbizana ikitoa vumbi. Sisi matajiri hatuwezi kwenda vitu kama hizo bwana. Sisi matajiri tuna save pesa. Sisi tukisaidia watoto wetu wapate pesa, wakule, wakae maisha mazuri. Don't use money in that equatorial manner that is finishing of the family. Make money in good condition of the children of benefit. Pure kabisa. Gari yako ikiharibika kuja Coastline Motors kuuzie gari kwa bei mzuri. Iko Mombasa. Bure kabisa.
Kuhusu safari rally Naivasha?
Nilisikia venye safari rally. Hata kuna mzee beste yangu alishida.
That is a miracle.
Na alikuwa Kigonyi. Hata anakuanga na hapa bus station anauzaga chai.